In this video we're going to look at how to change or convert a mixed number into an improper fraction. So remember, a mixed number is where you have a whole part and a fraction part. And an improper fraction is where the numerator or the top number is bigger than the denominator or the bottom number. So let me start here. 2 3/4. So I'm going to show you the method here. Draw your fraction line, a long one. So the first step is to multiply the big number by the bottom number. So we're going to write that here, 2 times 4. Plus the top number, so we put here plus 3. And this denominator goes as the denominator here as well. They stay the same. So let's simplify this. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3 is 11. And this 4 stays at the bottom. So I can say 2 3/4 is equal to or equivalent to 11/4. So let me go through that again. Step 1 is the big number times the bottom number. Step 2, add the top number. And step 3, put the denominator at the bottom. Now simplify the top. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3 is 11. And this 4 stays the same as the denominator. Now we'll look at another example, 1 3/5. So what we do is we do the fraction line. And our first step is to do the big number times the bottom number. So that's step 1. So we're going to write that here. 1 times 5. Step 2 is to add the top number, plus 3. Step 3 is to keep the denominators the same. So the 5 goes at the bottom. Now we simplify the top bit. So let me write equals and my fraction line. So 1 times 5 is 5, plus 3 is 8. And the 5 at the denominator stays the same. So I can say 1 3/5 is equal to or equivalent to 8/5. The next mixed number is 2 4/5. So let's write our equal sign and a fraction line. So the first step is to multiply the big number by the bottom number. 2 times 5. So let's write that here. Step 2 is to add the top number. So that's plus 4. And step 3 is the denominator stays the same. So now we can simplify this. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14. So that goes at the top as the numerator. And the 5 stays the same as the denominator. So I can say 2 4/5 is equal to or equivalent to 14/5. So this is the last example, 3 2/5. So let's start. Put the fraction line down, a long one. So step 1 is the big number times the bottom number. 3 times 5. We can write that here, 3 times 5. Step 2 is to add the top number, plus 2. And step 3 is to keep the denominator the same. So the 5 stays the same. So our next step is to simplify this. So there's our fraction line. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 2 is 17. So that goes at the top as the numerator. And the 5 as the denominator stays the same. So I can say 3 and 2/5 is equal to or equivalent to 17/5.